Hi, Seth Greene here to talk to you about the April 20th Marketing Mastermind meeting. The meeting will be on April 20th from noon to 3 at Black and Blue Steak and Crab on Sheridan Drive in Williamsville. You have two choices. You can either come to one meeting by hitting the Add to Cart button below and enrolling for $100, and that will get you access to that meeting and that meeting alone. Or you can hit the Sign Up Now button, sign up for our auto-pay program, pay $50 a month, get access to every meeting automatically every month. If you can't make a meeting, if you can't physically be present and you're on auto-pay, we will still give you the videos of the meeting, the PowerPoints of the meeting, and the worksheets from the meeting, and whatever other supporting materials we provided, so don't worry if you sign up for auto-pay and can't make a meeting. Now, what are we going to cover in April? How to read your prospect's mind online. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, we're going to be teaching you two different ways to do that. One is your prospect types in to Google your product or service, not the name of your product or service because they don't necessarily know you exist yet, but let's say they typed in mortgage broker or they typed in safe senior living. We'll show you how for a very small amount of money, you can show up first so that you don't have to worry about organic search engine optimization, you don't have to worry about what keywords are on your website necessarily, or backlinks or all that crazy stuff that we get paid for, but you can just cheaply show up near the top of the page when they type in what they're looking for, which would be you. Now, how to read their mind is even cooler. We'll teach you how before your prospect even goes to Google, before they start searching for you, when they're just thinking about your product or service and haven't actually started looking, how you can show up in front of them before they ever get to look, before your competition does. So you can preempt their search instead of them going to 2 or 3 different websites and looking and deciding which provider to go with. You can show up before anybody else does. So for example, how would you do that? Let's say your client is Susie, and Susie types an email to her friend Jane, and Susie says to Jane, "Oh my God, John and I had another fight. I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe we should get a divorce. What do you think?" And the next thing that shows up in the next thing that Susie sees is an ad, a very soft, subtle, classy ad that says, "Don't get divorced until you read this. Free consumer awareness guide shows you how to overcome the 7 biggest mistakes most women make when getting a divorce. Click here for free report." Think she's going to click? Of course she is, because she just literally thought of it. She just typed the words, not into Google, into an email to her best friend that her husband isn't going to see, that she's typing perhaps at 3 in the morning because she's upset and crying in front of her computer right because it's too late to call Susie and Jane and wake her up. But she sends her an email, and the next thing she sees in her inbox is something from you, if you're, for example, the divorce attorney. Now, obviously, divorce, very emotionally charged, touchy subject, a lot different than, let's say, if they were looking up to buy a laptop computer, or to get a ride to mom to the airport to go to Florida, or to get a new mortgage. So obviously different. So you have to play each market is different. But how valuable would it be if you could show up in front of Susie, your ideal prospect, before she looks for anybody else who does what you do, and preempt all your competition? We'll be showing you how to do that at April 20th Mastermind meeting. So hit the Add to Cart or Sign Up buttons below, and we'll see you on April 20th.